Bounce, bounce, bounce. Every morning. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Every night. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Every day. All day. Imagine you just made your first ever basketball team. So every morning, every night, you spend bouncing this ball, practicing to be ready for your big moment. Then it comes, the last game of the season, the moment you have worked so hard for. You're prepared to shine, and you do. You win. As you walk to the podium, you radiate with pride. You get your trophy, and you feel like all your hard work was worth it. Wait, why does everyone else have one too? Why did I try so hard? You know there's meaning in the trying, the effort, the hard work, but it feels hollow now. A moment that should be filled with pride and joy is stifled in the name of fairness. All because the outcome was already predetermined. This is the sad reality for almost 70% of America's youth today, because according to the National Alliance for Youth Sports, approximately 70% of all youth sports involve participation trophies. With the increasing prevalence of participation trophies in today's society, it is becoming increasingly important to take a look into their long-term and short-term effects on today's youth. To do this, I would like to employ the Rotary Four-Way Test. The first question I'd like to address today is it the truth? Do participation trophies paint a true image of reality? Simply put, no. Participation trophies propagate a false reality where effort and achievement are irrelevant, where your success is not determined by your own actions, but rather predetermined by a system designed to keep everyone at the same level. This clouds a fundamental principle of American life, meritocracy. The notion that anything can be achieved through hard work is no longer applicable. Additionally, participation trophies paint a false image for young kids. This may be the thing that prevents them from ever discovering their true calling, true passion, true talent. If the truth is hidden to protect kids from facing reality, they may never be forced to explore other avenues and may never thrive in the way they were destined to. I grew up playing soccer, as did many others, and I was not very good. However, had that fact been hidden from me, perhaps I would have continued, been mediocre to bad at soccer, and lived in this world where I was good at soccer. Luckily, this isn't what happened. I didn't get the trophy, and I learned that, in fact, I was not very good at soccer. So I moved on. And I learned that I was pretty good at field hockey. So I went on to play field hockey and actually win the trophy. And let me tell you, that feels a lot better than a consolation prize. However difficult it is in the moment, it is always better to face reality than remain ignorant. After that day, the ball starts to bounce a little bit less. The next question I'd like to address is it fair? Proponents of participation trophies will tell you that their existence is to promote fairness, level the playing field, keep it equal. And while this may be beneficial within truly young teams, it quickly becomes detrimental as young athletes become more self-aware and grow up. This is unfair to both the most talented and least talented members of a team. The least talented members know within themselves that they did not work for this, they do not deserve it, and when they get handed that trophy, they feel fraudulent. While the most talented members who worked for this day and night, they feel like their hard work was not acknowledged, and this stifles their desire to succeed. Participation trophies harm our desire and our work ethic because it undermines the value of success. The next question I'd like to address today is, will it build goodwill and friendship? Proponents of participation trophies will say that is the number one reason they exist. Help kids be social and have fun. However, friendships like people grow through trials and tribulations. It teaches kids great resilience and strength to weather the highs and lows of competition. The camaraderie cultivated in environments of competition cannot be rivaled. When kids work together toward a common goal, they learn how to support each other in times of defeat, celebrate successes, and weather everything that comes in between together. This builds not only stronger individuals, but stronger bonds and stronger friendships. Additionally, participation trophies work to prevent these friendships and prevent the growth of these friendships. When kids aren't invested, they don't work hard and they don't feel this camaraderie. The last question I'd like to address today is it beneficial to all concerned? Everyone's smiling. Everyone got a trophy, right? No. Participation trophies can have adverse long-term psychological effects. In a recent study conducted by CNN, it was found that there is a strong correlation between youths who are overvalued and developing narcissistic behaviors. Children are able to feel as though they are the best even when they do not perform exceptionally, nor have they put in the work to do such, because they're handed a trophy. I don't want to live in a generation where I'm supposed to get something just because I showed up. I want to live in a generation where when I work hard, when I put my nose to the grindstone, when I focus and try my best, that's when it happens. Additionally, participation trophies work to shelter kids from failure. However, failure is one of the most significant experiences in character development. Learning how to fail and recover, fall and get back up, lose and keep trying. Participation trophies rob young athletes from this opportunity to develop a more resilient, strong character. So I ask you, is it more important to have 5 minutes of false joy or a lifetime of strength and resilience? Eventually, you stop picking up the ball. Stop practicing. I mean, you'll get a trophy anyway. Why try? Participation trophies are a long-term and short-term threat to future generations. They enable us to not work hard. They teach us that we're able to get away with things without trying our best. They prevent the development of genuine friendships, and they create a lose-lose system. So I implore you, next time you are in a position to decide whether everyone or just those who have truly earned it get a reward, to remember that the decisions of today are shaping the characters and minds of tomorrow. And maybe, just maybe, we can keep that ball bouncing one more day. Thank you.